First of all, let's admire at how handsome I am. Damn, I'm fine. Anyways, why should you build like bigger arms? Because it doesn't make you look like a bitch. And you avoid the spider physique. Like, there's like so many advantages of having like just bigger arms. I was gonna put like an overlay of me flexing, but why not? Let me just show you me flexing my arms in real time, because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Look at my arms. Look at my arms. Yeah, look at that. Fuck these dogs, man. They're fucking pissing me off with their fucking bitch ass bark. Fuck these dogs. Anyways, like you see like how big my fucking biceps are, bro. So, and look at my forearms. They're huge. And it's all thanks to this one exercise. And there was a time in my life where I'd been training for a couple of months, right? And I had been training every like part of my muscle group, every like other muscle group. But there was one muscle group that I neglected, and it was my arms, and I didn't notice it early on. I noticed my chest was starting to grow nicely, decently. My chaps were starting, my neck was starting to grow. My delts were starting to grow. Back was also growing as well. Legs kind of growing as well. But a couple of months down the line, I started to notice a glaring issue in my physique at the time, and it was that I had small arms. I'll show you a picture of what I looked like a couple of months down into my training. I think about like 4 or 5, 6 months. No, 6 months, around 6 to 7 months. 6 months around that. Basically a couple of months in, and you can see my physique is mid. It looks decent, but the one glaring issue is that I had small arms. And I didn't even start training arms at that time. It took me a couple of months after that, when my chest was really starting to grow, my back was really starting to grow, and then my arms were looking like so tiny and petite. They were looking like fucking noodle sticks. They were looking small. So it was only until recently, like earlier this year, that I actually like started prioritizing training my arms. And I've done lots of experimentation. I've tried bicep curls, I've tried backpack curls, I've tried hammer curls with the traditional like free dumbbell weight. I've tried so many different exercises, and it's thanks to this one exercise. If someone had a gun to my head and said you have to pick one exercise to do your arms with, it'd be this exercise. But before I get started, before I tell you the exercise that literally fucking exploded my guns, bro. Also, you feel so much more confident when you have bigger fucking arms. And there's gonna be some pussy in the comments or some bullshit like motherfucker watching this video that's gonna say, but if you want big arms, you work your triceps. Oh, shut the fuck up. Triceps big 2/3. Shut up, bro. I want you to hit a push day, and I want you to hit a pull day. On a push day, your arms are gonna look kind of fat. And a pull day, your arms are gonna look fucking sick because you're working your biceps. Now, I'm not against training your triceps. They're actually pretty good for, how can I put this? They're good for filling out sleeves, and that's about it. So you do want to train your triceps, but if we can, have bigger biceps than triceps. Simple. Fucking spilled coffee again. Fuck. I'll clean it after this. But before we get started, and before I tell you the exercise that like fucking exploded my fucking arms, that like built me like cannon like ball fucking biceps, I am answering fitness questions on my Instagram. I was about to say YouTube. On my Instagram, ask me a question. I'll help you to the best of my ability. Now, I am selling a product. Before I even, my Instagram is in the top link in the description box down below. I had a bit of a brain fog, so whatever. Top link in the description box down below at Craig Zurnith, CraigZurnith. Follow me there, and I'll answer your fitness questions for free. No like hidden fees or anything. So don't be shy and come and say hi. Damn, I'm good at rhyming. But anyways, I am selling a product if you like want to go like really hard on your fitness journey and build like the physique of your dreams, you want to have like the best physique at like most of the gyms that you go to. You want to have the best physique out of like your whole fucking like town, bro. Top link in the description box down below. I am selling a product called the Aesthetic Bodybuilders program. Yeah, top link in the description box down below, and you trust me enough. Now let's get started. I'm not sure if I've covered this already, but why should you have big arms, bro? Having big arms gets you so many more girls, and you feel more confident. Plus, you get more respect from men when you have bigger arms. When you have skinny arms, it kind of just looks weird. Like you have like a big back, you have a big chest. This is like a term in the gym, like in the gym space. It's called the spider physique. That's like, you want to avoid that. That's basically, I've had that physique, and it's not a good look. It's fucking horrible. And the way a spider physique is like you have small skinny noodle arms, you have a big back, and like everything else is big, but your arms are fucking small. So the way you avoid that is by just training your arms, and they are an essential part in building an aesthetic physique. Now that you know you should train arms, and that you know it's very important for your aesthetics, plus you also feel more confident when you have big fucking massive biceps. Fuck. Okay. What is the exercise that I do? I do cable hammer curls. I've tried dumbbell hammer curls. I never feel that much of a pump. Like my arms didn't grow that much basically, and it felt like very hurtful on my wrist joints. I've tried bicep curls, but like, bro, bicep curls are so overrated. Like with hammer curls, like I'm not even just talking about the free dumbbell one. You work your brachioradialis and you work your biceps, and your brachioradialis, you see this forearm muscle here, makes your forearms look even more massive, and that's like the aesthetic part for your forearms. That's the part where like girls will fucking drool after you and be like, oh, you have such sexy forearms. Like, I'm telling you, do not neglect the fucking forearm. So as I was researching this, I was trying to find an exercise that does both of these, that exercises both of these muscles, and I found that it's the hammer curls. It's as simple as that. And I've actually found out to do that, specifically the cable hammer curls, from a man that won Mr. South Africa twice. So this dude knows what he's talking about, and I'm gonna share that with you. It's the cable hammer curl. I've done this exercise, I've added it into my routine, and bro, my arms have been growing like crazy. Like the other day, I was like having this farewell with a family member, and we were like saying goodbye, and we dropped them off at their house and stuff. And I have like this nice like tight fitting shirt, like you know, like those sailor shirts. Like it was like really nice fitting, and it was like showing my muscles very nicely, and I liked it. And my dad, he used to like train, right? He was like fucking massive. I was seeing like photos of him when he was like 30. Dude was massive. He had like fucking huge arms, big back. Basically, he used to train, right? He was saying, yo, look at your arms. And I'm like, okay. I was like, holy shit. My arms are like 16 inches thanks to this exercise. My arms are fucking huge, and my mom was even shocked. She was like, yo. I was like, holy shit, that was such an amazing moment where my parents were even like, holy shit, their son has big ass forearms, and I want the same for you, and you can do this with the cable hammer curls. So how do you set this exercise up? Basically, you get the cable attachment, goes to the fucking machine, you put it on the bottom, you stand a bit back, you make sure your shoulder blades are shoulder blades are back, you lean a bit back, have your elbows flare out a little bit. And as you're doing this exercise and you're curling it up with the cable, I'll do a live demonstration. As your cape, bro, look at my chest, bro. Oh my gosh. I've uploaded a video on how to build chest, so if you like want to build like a sexy chest like me, you could literally just like check on my on like my other videos. But basically, as you're doing this exercise, a lot of people do this. And I used to do this for a while too. And the stretch wasn't as great if I had just done this. See? I fully lock out my arms, pull them back in, fully lock them out. You just do this. How do you program this? Right now, I would say do higher reps, like 15 reps per set with relatively short rest breaks. I would probably rest for like 40 seconds. That's how much I rest with doing my arms. And that's what really skyrocketed my arms. That's like what grew my arms to like fucking 16 inches. My arms used to be like fucking 11 inches, like puny arms, like baby arms. It was like pathetic actually. I had like this big massive back, but I have tiny arms. It's thanks to this exercise that my arms went like from like 10, 12 inches to like fucking 16 inches, nigga. Like at home, I've tried like bicep curls, sure, grew up to like 13, 14 inches, but this is like what really like had like that breakthrough through that wall. I'm not sure what inches my arms were when I first started like going to the gym this year, because I used to train at home, right? But as I'm like going into this gym and I'm like, I finally found an exercise that works thanks to that guy that won Mr. South Africa twice. That's like for you Americans. I'm saying you Americans, I'm from Canada. That's like the equivalent of Mr. Olympia for Africa. And that's like a big fucking deal. As soon as I like tried this exercise, like just like how he said it, he guided me and everything, such a kind. So my arms fucking like, from what I think my arms are like 13, 14 inches. Like, bro, this like grew my arms to 16 inches. Dead ass. I gained like another 3 inches with my arms. That's crazy. That my biceps fucking grew. Like, look at my biceps, nigga. Fuck, it looks amazing. It's thanks to this one exercise. Bro, think about it. If I had a gun to my fucking head and someone told me, I will fucking shoot you, if you have to pick one arm exercise, or else I'll shoot you if you pick two. Bro, I would pick this exercise. That's how goated it is. Like, bro. Now, I'm not saying not to do like 2 arm exercises. No. But if you want the most bang for your buck, you want the best arm exercise for your like fucking aesthetics, do cable hammer curls and do it like the way I told you. And you're gonna see so many gains. You're gonna come back and you're gonna want to kiss me on the lips. No homo. Unless you're like a girl, like the small percentage of girls that watch my videos. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Like that's it. Just do cable hammer curls, add it to your routine. You're gonna see so many gains. But that's it. My Instagram, again, I'm answering fitness questions. If you need like help with like your fitness journey, you don't have money, send me a message and I will help you to the best of my ability. You got nothing to lose. So just send me a question and I'll tell me a bit about your situation as well. That'll help me like formulate like specific advice. Think about how valuable that is. Bro, look at my fucking physique. My physique is like top like 0.5, like 0.000, like 1% physique, bro. Whatever gym that I go to, I usually have the best physique. Like my physique is fucking top tier and I'm still growing and I'm still getting better. And my physique is continuing to improve. So imagine a guy like me giving you advice for free. Literally free of no hidden fees at all. I have an amazing physique and I'm getting better too. So, bro, you have nothing to lose. Ask me that question. Anyways, I'm feeling good today. I'm always feeling good. I'm always feeling good, motherfucker. Okay. Check if you trust me enough and my free videos have helped you a lot and you like the way that I teach and you find my advice effective and simple to understand, bro, my paid product is like 100 times better. But if you, it's the best product on planet Earth. Honest. Best fitness product on planet Earth for building an aesthetic physique. That sounds like you, like just give it a check. That's it for today's video. God bless and keep moving